Hey everyone, welcome to our deep dive into one of the most talked about digital currencies of recent years. Today, we're going to talk about Pi Network, a digital currency that's been making waves and capturing the imagination of millions of Brazilians. Imagine being able to mine cryptocurrency directly from your phone, without needing expensive computers or technical know-how. That's the promise Pi Network brings to the table, making crypto accessible to everyone, no matter where you are or what your background is. It almost sounds too good to be true, right? The idea that you could simply tap your phone once a day and potentially build a fortune is both exciting and, for many, a little suspicious. After all, in a world where most things require hard work or investment, how can something so simple offer so much? But it was exactly this simple and inclusive promise that attracted over 47 million users worldwide. People from all walks of life, from students to retirees, joined the movement, hoping to be part of the next big thing in digital finance. The core idea behind Pi Network is to create a cryptocurrency that's truly for the people. By removing barriers and making mining as easy as pressing a button, Pi aims to demystify the crypto world and invite everyone in, regardless of their technical skills or financial resources. Millions of pioneers, as Pi users are called, started accumulating Pi coins every day. Many began to dream big, imagining a future where their digital coins could buy them anything from a new car to a dream vacation or even help them achieve financial independence. However, despite all the excitement and hope, Pi Network is still in what's called the enclosed mainnet phase. This means that, for now, you can't actually trade your Pi for real money or goods. The value of Pi is entirely speculative, based on the belief that one day it will be worth something significant. Recently, this speculative value took a sharp downturn. Many users saw the estimated worth of their Pi coins drop dramatically, leading to a wave of concern and disappointment. People began to question whether the dream of easy wealth was slipping away. So, what exactly happened to cause this sudden drop? And more importantly, what does the future hold for Pi Network and its millions of hopeful users? Let's break down the recent events and explore what you can expect going forward. Now let's get to the point that truly shook the entire Pi community and left investors around the world on edge. We're talking about the dramatic and sudden drop in the price of Pi, a moment that caught even seasoned traders by surprise. In May 2025, Pi reached an impressive high of $1.27, sparking optimism and excitement among its supporters. But in a matter of minutes in June, everything changed. The price plunged more than 35%, crashing down to about 40 cents. This wasn't just a minor correction. It was a free fall that erased weeks of gains in the blink of an eye. This sharp decline didn't happen in isolation. It was part of a much larger wave of panic selling that swept through the entire cryptocurrency market, triggered by escalating global tensions and uncertainty in the financial world. Even the giants like Bitcoin and Ethereum weren't spared. They also suffered steep losses. Pi, still a relatively new and developing project, was especially vulnerable and got pulled down even further by the overall market crash. As fear spread, the trading volume of Pi exploded. Investors rushed to sell, hoping to lock in whatever profits they had left or simply to avoid even bigger losses. The market was flooded with sell orders, overwhelming buyers and pushing the price down even faster. This herd mentality, where everyone tries to exit at once, only accelerated the decline. In just a short time, Pi's value was slashed in half compared to its peak earlier in the month, leaving many investors stunned and uncertain about the future. The confidence of the pioneers, the early adopters and supporters of Pi, was shaken. The extreme volatility of the market became painfully clear, and many began to question whether Pi could recover from such a blow. So what made Pi so vulnerable to this crash? Was it just a general panic, or were there deeper issues at play? These are the questions that everyone started asking as the dust settled. To understand the full picture, let's take a closer look at the internal factors and unique challenges that contributed to Pi's dramatic price drop. O colapso do valor do Pinao foi causado por único fator, mas sim por uma combinação de eventos que se sobrepuseram e criaram uma tempestade perfeita. Entre os principais motivos, destacam-se o desbloqueio masivo de tokens, problemas técnicos inesperados e a ausência de uma utilidade real para a moeda. Cada desses elementos por si só já seria suficiente para abalar a confiança dos investidores, mas juntos, Eles aceleraram a queda de forma dramática. O anúncio de que mais de 340 mil milhões de tokens seriam liberados até julho assustou o mercado. Quando uma grande quantidade de moedas entra em circulação de uma só vez, a lei da oferta e demanda é implacável. Mais oferta precomês baixo. Muitos investidores temerão uma desvalorização rápida e começarão a vender suas posições, aumentando ainda mais a pressão vendedora. Além disso, logo após a atualização Horizon, surgiram bugs que impedirão milhares de usuários de acessarem suas carteiras ou visualizar seus saldos. Para muitos, ver o saldo sumir do nada foi motivo de pânico. A confiança, que já estava abalada, ficou ainda mais frágil diante desses problemas técnicos, levando muitos a questionar a segurança da rede. A situação se agravou com o adiamento da abertura do Open Mainnet. Sem a possibilidade de negociar em grandes exchanges, a moeda permanece em limbo, sem liquidez real e com incertezas sobre seu futuro. Cada novo atraso só aumentará a ansiedade e a desconfiança dos participantes. O resultado é previsível: excesso de oferta, pouca demanda real e preço que só encontra espaço para cair. Sem compradores suficientes, o valor do PI despensa rapidamente. Apesar de contar com milhões de mineradores ao redor do mundo, o PI ainda enfrenta grande desafio. Há pouquíssimos lugares onde ele pode ser realmente utilizado. A promessa de uma economia baseada em PI ainda está longe de se concretizar. Sem utilidade concreta, a moeda se torna algo fácil para especulação. Muitos compram apenas esperando uma valorização futura, sem acreditar no uso prático do PI. O mercado reagiu de forma negativa. Excesso de oferta, problemas técnicos e falta de confiança criaram ambiente perfeito para a queda do valor. Analistas apontam que, sem mudanças estruturais, a tendência é de mais volatilidade. E, para piorar, a polêmica em torno do GCV só aumenta a confusão. Discussões acaloradas nas redes sociais e informações desencontradas deixarão investidores ainda mais inseguros sobre o verdadeiro valor do PI. In the midst of the crisis, GCV emerged, a bold proposal from part of the community to fix the value of PI at an absurd $314,159 per coin, sparking heated debate. The idea is that if everyone refuses to sell for less, the market would eventually accept this price as the new standard. But experts and the Pi network team themselves consider this unrealistic and potentially dangerous for the ecosystem. If GCV were real, Pi network would be worth more than the world's entire GDP, simply impossible. The value of Pi needs to come from real utility, not just magic numbers or wishful thinking. GCV promises are illusory and only serve to harm the project's credibility in the long run. Amidst the turbulence, Pi 2 Day, on June 28th, emerges as hope for the community. It's the day the team usually announces news and shows they are listening to users. The expectation is that they will finally resolve the wallet bugs and bring stability to the system. Announcements about new partnerships and applications that use Pi can increase the coin's utility and value. The big dream is to hear news about the Open Mainnet. Any sign would be a relief. Pi 2 Day could be the turning point for the project's future. Everything depends on what will be announced and how the team will react to the pressure. What can really change the game is the listing of Pi on a major exchange, like Binance. This would give global visibility, liquidity, and legitimacy to the project. But for this, Pi Network needs to open the Open Mainnet and prove that its technology is robust. No serious exchange lists a closed and purely speculative token. If the listing happens, expect extreme volatility. The price can skyrocket and correct quickly. In the long term, listing would bring more use cases and investor interest. But it's not magic. It depends on hard work and delivery from the team. The future of Pi is in the hands of the project itself. We've reached the end. Is Pi Network a risk or an opportunity? The project is at a crossroads, with clear risks, undefined open mainnet, technical problems, and fierce competition. Investing time or money in Pi today is a high-risk bet. On the other hand, the giant community is a rare asset. If the team delivers an open and functional network, the potential for appreciation is enormous. Pi 2 Day will be a barometer. If there are solutions and a clear roadmap, hope is renewed. History is being written now. It can be success or disappointment. Stay tuned and informed.